Hey, family. Welcome back to Future Bodybuilding Podcast. I'm your host, Cut Next 50. If you're new to this channel, appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks for the support. This is 2023, and it's time to step it up. It's time to evolve, time to educate, teach, and learn something about each other while getting in the intimate set. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Let's get it started. Let's talk about something that I believe affects all of us, something that I believe is often overlooked, and something that I believe that we often get wrong. Can you guess what that is? Think for a second. I believe that if we understand this topic a little more, then we can mend, fix, improve, and possibly reconnect relationships, marriages, friendships, and communication with each other. Now, how does that sound to you? Sounds excellent for me. But the topic that I'm talking about, let's talk about support and what support means to you. Now, before I discuss my personal definition, let's start with this question. When it comes to support, do you support someone or something the way that you want to support them? Or do you support them how they want to be supported? Those are two different things, man. So just think about that for a second. I'm going to read it one more time. Before I discuss my personal definition, I want you to ask yourself these questions. When it comes to support, do you support someone or something the way that you want to support them? Or do you support them how they want to be supported? All right, now, my personal definition of support. For me, support is simply having someone's back and trusting in a vision or perspective that is not your own. Support and trust for me is also interconnected. Let me explain. If you trust someone, then I believe that you're more likely to support their vision, even if you don't like, agree, understand, or utilize or directly benefit from whatever they have to offer. So say if somebody else starting a business, it can be a food product, a doggy ranch, whatever the case may be, and you're not going to use it, utilize it. If you trust and believe in them, it doesn't matter if you agree with them. You're going to actually support them however they want to be supported. That's what I think. You rarely see a lot of that these days. They used to do it back in the day, but I don't know what that times has changed a little bit. But that's something that I believe we need to work on. But let's go to Google, see what they got to say about it. The definition of support, Google Translate. Number one, bear all or part of the weight of. Hold up. The dome was supported by 100 white columns. That's giving you a little example that something was being held up by the supporter of something else, being the columns. A synonym: hold up, bear, carry, pop up, keep up, bolster up, brace, shore up, underpin, buttress, reinforce. Number two, to give assistance and especially financial enable to function or act. And I think that's what a lot of people today, man. You think somebody asks you for support or stuff like that, it generally has to evolve around something financial. But a lot of business owners like myself or other people I know who are business owners, they sometimes don't need that support. It can be clearly sharing the information. If you know somebody else who can benefit from them, sharing it or giving them their name and number or passing the information along about the business. It can be, especially if you're on social media like myself, liking the content, sharing the content, or if it's something that you are interested in, actually utilizing it, giving it a chance to work. And if you're not satisfied, then let them know so they can also make their own adjustments and rearrange or make their product or service even better. To help others. So that's what it's all about, man. Teamwork is support. I don't think nobody can do nothing alone. You can try to do it, but it's pretty much you can create more success by utilizing a team, building great partnerships or collaboration with others. Just help spread, whatever you have to offer. We all have our special gifts, and I just believe that if we work together, man, we can actually share those gifts and help so many others on similar journeys. I'm not going to read all these definitions of Google Translate, but man, if you look it up, you go through it about support, it's going to always come back to the same thing. Help, aid, assist, contribute, to give a donation, give money back, side with, favor, prefer, aid, abet, encourage, vote, stand, sponsor, vouch for, second, promote, endorse, sanction, approve, gives one's blessings, smile. That's even another one out there. Tell them to keep up the great work. So it could be words of encouragement. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial, which I think a lot of people have to. Going down the list, man, it also has another one. Corroborate, endure, or tolerate. So the same, and I can see with that because enduring, say if you have a spouse, somebody else, friend, the business is not going good, or whatever they have to offer is not going good. You might have to endure their trials or tribulations because no business starts off successful. You got to put the time in, you got to put the effort in, just like you work for somebody else. Imagine you put 8 hours your own ability into your own job. You're doing what you love, you're doing whatever's going to be your passion, and you're actually going to be successful. Even if you're not financially successful right off the bat, it's success. It can be measured in different ways, man. Working for yourself, that's something that actually helps me out, man. It gives me a lot of pleasure doing because I know I'm doing what I believe in and something that I love to do. So that's something about support, man. It's always been weighing on me. I always wanted to hear what others have to say about it. Y'all know if you want to be a guest or co-host, you want to have your questions, man, comment. I can post in another video when I actually doing an interview with some of these business owners or somebody else about support. We got some exciting things coming up, man, for this year. So don't forget to say, subscribe, like, comment, and just hit the bell to stay informed, man. We're going to be doing a whole lot in 2023. So just in closing, man, I'm curious to hear from you, curious to hear your thoughts on this topic. So please comment below and also feel free to complete the interview or co-host form that I'll put in the description below to be considered for a recorded segment on this topic or a topic that you're choosing, man. Like I said, we got plenty of segments. We're reaching out with team building in 2023. So with that being said, man, like always, it's your boy Cutlass 50. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay motivated, stay in the game. And with that, we out.